as expected, the Fed did what we all knew they would do yesterday. That was cut rates by another 25 basis points, just like they did last month. And crypto dumped. That was the part that was not as expected by most traders and investors. In fact, Bitcoin initially rallied to $94,000 before it came back down for a reversal down to $90,000. So I want to uncover in this very quick but very informative update what happened, why it happened, and most importantly, what it means for Bitcoin and the crypto market going to the rest of this month and how you can position yourself accordingly, because there's a lot going on right now in the market. So I'm going to break it down in this very concise video. So hit the like and have the bell turned on for future videos if you don't already. Now, as I said, the cut was expected. No surprises there. But Jerome Powell's tone was pretty hawkish. He hinted that there'd only potentially, well, not potentially, he did insinuate that there'd only be one cut next year, 2026. There was talk about rising inflation risks still and, you know, a rebounding economy. And the result, you could say, I guess, a classic FOMC pattern, the pump and a full reversal, just taking it away from everyone, it seems anyway. So like I said, Bitcoin, this is the price action and what you need to know about the key levels. Bitcoin wicked to 94,000, it dumped to $90,000. ETH actually hit as high as 3,340 and then fell back down to $3,120. Solana did tap $145, which has been a very stubborn resistance level. It's now back in that kind of $137 to $140 range. And over $140 billion erased from the crypto market liquidations. And that was even with something less hawkish, something more bullish that Jerome Powell announced, which was the $40 billion of liquidity every month. So, you know, that's good for crypto markets, but it was kind of outshone by his hawkish tone about, you know, potentially no more rate cuts or only one rate cut in 2026. So I want to summarize the key levels so you know. Like I said, resistance for Bitcoin is 94,000. If we can break that 94K, turn it into support, then we are on target for anywhere between $95,000 and $100,000. That would be the next traded zone. But for now, $91,000 to $94,000 is the trading zone, the scalp zone, if you want to call it. By the way, if you do want to take a trade, I've got a link down below. And at the moment with Blowfin, you can actually get a mystery box, and there's up to $5,000 in prizes. It's no KYC and it's a really good exchange. So link down below for that. The support, like I said, 90,000. If we lose it, you know, you're talking about revisiting 84 to 88,000. But like I said, at the moment, we're very much in that kind of $91,000 to $94,000 zone. ETH consolidating 3,100 right now to 3,200. In my opinion, we don't really flip bullish until we can turn 3,375 into support because it is resistance at the moment. And if we break $3,100, then we're going to break back lower beneath 3,000, 2,900 down to potentially $2,600 again. Solana needs to reclaim that stubborn $145 level. It's been struggling to break above it. If we can break above 150, then yeah, we can get much higher, up to $200 in Solana with, you know, a full-fledged altcoin market supporting that. You know what really helps me, and a little bit of a plug, apologies for this if you're already using CoinGPT, but I've turned the ad off because this really helps me, and I think it will help you as well. Helps me navigate these kind of markets in particular where it's just choppy sideways. I use AI to help me, and if you're on Telegram anyway, where this particular tool is built, CoinGPT, I suggest to use it. It's free and super easy to use. There's a link down below for CoinGPT. You can analyze any coin in real time, get a bias that's completely unbiased, because it's AI and real-time data. It will give you a stop loss, a take profit, and you can use any different time frame. And you can do a lot more on there as well, like auto trade their back-tested strategies, use their scanner feature to find coins that meet a certain condition, like a bullish breakout. Play around with it. It's really good, and you can even chat with it like an AI assistant. It's like ChatGPT and TradingView had a baby. Anyway, check it out for yourself. Enough about that. But yeah, what we can expect next in the crypto market, really, in my opinion, is just going to be range-bound action, which is boring, but it's actually very good for scalping, for trading. So you could see some value there if you are a trader. In terms of like more investors, people buying, yeah, long term, still a good buying opportunity. 2026 might eradicate the 4-year cycle, and we could go to 250, but obviously that 4-year cycle is still in danger of repeating, and maybe there's a 50% chance of that. So if it does happen, then we could go into a bear market next year. But what we need to understand, I guess, is what's ahead of us this week, this month. We have big data coming out tomorrow with the PPI, which is the price performance index, and jobless claims, and the CPI on December 18th. That's the next big one for your diary. That really could decide where markets go, because it's the inflation measure, and it will tell us where the Fed are going next in terms of interest rates. And at the moment, there's an 80% chance that there will be no rate cut next month. And volatility, like just to summarize here, basically, volatility is leading first at the minute. There's no real strong direction, it has to be said. This is a market reset. The next expansion will come from liquidity and data. Let me know your own Bitcoin price target by the end of the year down below. We're going to do a bit of a fun competition. Whoever is closest in the comments on December 31st, so you can leave your prediction now. Whoever's nearest to the price, December 31st, 11:59 p.m. UTC, they are going to win $100 just from the comments of this video. So leave that below, just a bit of fun. And also, guys, check out the free crypto mystery box down below with Blowfin. I suggest to trade on Blowfin because they have great features, tools, and a great liquidity, super easy to use, and you can use it from anywhere in the world. You don't need a VPN, you don't need KYC, and it's a really good trading platform. Thanks for joining me, guys. Feel free to check out any one of these videos, and have a great rest of the week. I will be with you on another update very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.